Hey guys, Coach Daniel here. Hope everybody had a happy and Merry Christmas, spent it with their loved ones, and enjoyed the day. I'm here to bring you your Saturday morning pump. We got an upper body action with little arms and shoulders. So what we're going to do to get started, if you guys have a jump rope, just to get some blood flowing, a little sweat going before we get going, is get 2 to 3 minutes of jump roping in, maybe a couple rounds of jumping jacks, couple squats, couple lunges, get your body fired up, ready to go, and then we're gonna get right into our specific prep. So for our specific prep today, we'll just need one band, preferably a lighter one if you have. We're gonna get 3 exercises here. We'll take it for 3 rounds, and then we'll move forward to our primary work of the day. Exercise number 1 is gonna be our band pull-aparts. So arms straight out in front. We're gonna bring the band into our chest by squeezing our shoulder blades, all right? So arms stay straight, and we are just gonna squeeze our shoulder blades together to get that band in contact with our chest. Exercise number 2 here, guys, is an external rotation. So very similar, but a little bit different. So we're gonna keep our elbows locked into our rib cage, grab the band much tighter. Now from here, we are gonna drive, or externally rotate, I should say, drive our thumbs out away from us at the same time of keeping our elbows locked into our rib cage. All right, we have 15 reps there. And then to finish up, what we'll get is a single arm overhead press. So I'm gonna step into the band, and now I'm gonna get into a front rack position with the band on the outside of my tricep, and I'm gonna drive straight up, control on the way down, and then punch straight up here, guys, just to fire up our lat, scapula, as well as our shoulder. You're gonna get 12 on each side there. So 25 pull-aparts, 15 external rotations, and then 12 single arm presses overhead on each side. You're gonna do that series for 3 rounds, get a quick sip, and then come join us, see what we got for part 1 of our primary work today. All right, guys? So for part 1, all we'll need is a 1 dumbbell and a kettlebell, or you can again keep on that dumbbell for exercise 2. It's gonna be 4 rounds. We'll take 2 exercises, and then we'll pump it through. So what we got for exercise number 1, guys, is a Z press. So we are gonna be seated. Our knees are gonna be bent or straight, depending on your flexibility. I'm very tight in my hips, so I have to kind of bend my knees a little bit just to get comfortable. You're gonna get 1 dumbbell here. Keep your chest nice and tall as you're keeping your thoracic spine nice and tight. Right now, letting it fold, keeping it tall. You're gonna drive straight up overhead, control on the way down. You have 10 sitting Z presses on both sides here. Once you are done, what you're gonna do is pop up into a split stance position. So what I mean by that is 1 foot is gonna be slightly in front of the other. And now from here, you're gonna get into an RDL position. And now you are going to have the dumbbell on the opposite side which foot is forward. So if my right foot is forward, weight's in that left hand. I'm gonna rock forward and then drive straight back here, just like so. So a little variation of a normal dumbbell row. You're gonna use the momentum a little bit more. It's unstable, so your obliques are gonna be fired up that opposite side, and it's a little different variation, so your lats may get a little different feel. I'll fire you up good there. So we have those 2 exercises, guys. Sitting Z press, single arm, 10 reps on each side, and then a seesaw row from a split stance position, 10 on each side as well. 4 rounds, quick sip, come back. Let's move forward. Over here, guys, we got our Boulder Shoulder circuit. It's gonna be 3 rounds. And we have, again, 3 exercises here. What we'll need is a plate if you have, and then again, another pair of dumbbells. So what we have here is a plate front raise with an eccentric component. So you are going to get a normal frontal raise, hands at 9 and 3. Chest stays nice and tall, scoop your hips up so your core is engaged. You're gonna drive straight up, control on the way down. 3, 2, 1, and then right back up. 3, 2, 1, there, all right? So guys, the most important part of that is keeping that 3-second eccentric. You have 10 reps there. If you guys do not have a plate, you guys can use a light dumbbell, grab it by the head. Again, control it straight up, control on the way down. 3 seconds there. Then from there, guys, we will grab our light pair of dumbbells. Again, we'll sink into it. It's gonna be a isometric focus here now. We have our lateral raises, raising our dumbbells out to the side, hold it at the top, 1, 2, and then back down. All right, so again, stay tight. 1, 2, control on the way back down. We have 10 reps there, and then we'll get a 1.5 overhead press here with our dumbbells. So we'll start in this front rack position. You're gonna drive them up halfway, back down, and then all the way up. So halfway up, all the way down, back up. Halfway, down, back up. So halfway down and back up is 1 rep. You have 10 reps there, so essentially 20 movements. All right, guys, so we'll take those 3 exercises, frontal or plate front raise with a 3-second eccentric, dumbbell lateral raise with a 2-second pause, and then our overhead presses with a 1.5 rep scheme for 3 rounds, 10 reps of each. Once you finish up there, guys, come back. Let's move on forward. We got 2 more things, and then we are good for the day here. All right, guys, let's go. All right, guys, so what we're gonna get here is an EMOM every minute on the minute. So we're gonna get an 8-minute standing clock. Once you start the clock, you're gonna get your first round in. Once you finish your first round, you're gonna relax until minute number 1 is over and the next minute starts. All right, so you're gonna keep that same scheme throughout for 8 minutes. So what we have here is a few different exercises. We're gonna get a goblet squat, a goblet reverse lunge, and a goblet lateral lunge. All right, so we got to throw some lower body in to this upper body pump there, that way we get a full workout. All right, so what we're gonna do here is just grab 1 weight here, 7 minutes on the clock. So as soon as you start the clock, what you're gonna get is 5 bodyweight squats, just like so. Oh, excuse me, bodyweight squats. You're gonna get 5 goblet squats. You're gonna get 5 goblet reverse lunges, or split squats here, just holding it in that same position, dropping down and up, and then 5 lateral lunges where you step out, toe faces forward, and you're gonna push that hip back and then back up to center. If you have to, just step out here, hips back, and then back through. You have 5 on each side there. All right, so you're gonna start with 5 reps each, but every round you are gonna add 1 rep. Right, so you're gonna start with 5 each, then you're gonna go to 6 each, 7 each. So every time it'll be a little bit harder because you'll have more work and less time to rest. All right, so make sure to start nice and hard so you can have ample time to rest before you get into that next round. All right, guys, so 8 minutes on the clock, work nice and hard there. Once you're done, get yourself some water. We're just gonna have 3 minutes on the clock. We're gonna get as many rounds as we can for our chest supported dumbbell curls. If you don't have a bench, don't worry about it. So we'll just get our dumbbell curls in. We'll get our tricep extensions and our band pull aparts. We're gonna get 25 reps of each, as many reps as we can get inside that 3-minute timer. All right, so band pull aparts, fairly self-explanatory, just like how we did in our specific prep. Arms out in front, driving that band into your chest by squeezing your shoulder blades. Then from here, guys, we have our tricep extensions. So if you don't have a cable attachment, what you can do is step into the band here, grab the outside so your thumb is pointed down, and then wrap it around so the band is behind your shoulder. And now you're gonna punch your knuckles up towards the sky here. We can get 25 reps there. And then, like I said, we do not need a bench for our chest supported curls. We could just go normal curls. You're gonna start with your palms facing you. Drive your palms into your chin, keeping your elbows locked in to your rib cage. All right, guys? So you have 25 of everything. 25 curls, 25 extensions on both sides. You have 25 band pull aparts, as many rounds as you can get inside a 3-minute timer, and that is it for the day. When you are done with that 3 minutes, you are done. All right, guys, so that's it for the week. Thanks for tuning in this week. I appreciate it. Good work, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.